The Epstein Files are like a crack in the facade, a crack through which you can see that a system is operating behind it. But that crack only reveals the surface. The true scale is far worse. And that is exactly why today is not about individual names. It is about a pattern, a system in which money opens doors, power shifts boundaries, and silence functions like a currency. Many people see something like this, feel only disgust or helplessness, and scroll on. But as a Muslim, you are not allowed to just be outraged. You need a standard, because the dunya tries to teach you that if you are powerful enough, different rules apply. And against that lie, Islam establishes a foundation. Allah sees, Allah judges, and Allah does not let injustice simply disappear, neither in this world nor in the hereafter. What makes this case so terrifying is not only that people have become guilty, it is that you realize how close such abysses can be to the centers of power, the very places where values are preached to other countries, where moral verdicts are delivered, where people claim to order the world, and right there, you suddenly see it. The system is not automatically a protection against injustice. It can become part of it. When morality is only a tool, then justice becomes selective. Then there are two standards, one for the weak and one for the strong. And then a world emerges in which power is no longer held accountable, but instead controls itself. And that is exactly what makes it dangerous. Because if money, connections, and influence can decide what comes into the light and what remains in the dark, then this is not just a single crime. Then it is a structure that not only enables injustice, but in the end may even manage it, soften it, relativize it, and protect it. And even the way things come to light, measured, redacted, delayed, and controlled, should wake you up, because it shows, even when there is investigation, control often remains in the hands of the same order that made the problem possible in the first place. And this is exactly where the Islamic perspective becomes a lifeline. Because Islam does not treat such matters as scandal entertainment, it treats them as an assault on what is sacred: protection, dignity, boundaries, and responsibility. In an Islamic standard, there is no free pass through influence, no too big to fall, no immunity through money, no relationship that washes guilt clean. Because a just system recognizes if money can open doors, then the law must be stronger than money. If relationships can cover guilt, then accountability must be stronger than relationships. And if power can shift boundaries, then there must be boundaries that power cannot buy. And that is exactly what our world so often lacks. Not information, but an order that truly protects consistently. An order that does not tolerate such abysses, does not manage them, does not silently accept them, but prevents them. And here lies the real lesson. This is not only about individual names, it is about a system that makes such abysses possible, and when necessary, protects itself. Because even where people claim to bring clarity, much of it feels controlled. Something is revealed, but not everything. Movement is shown, yet control is kept, and that alone should wake you up. When even the truth is portioned out, then the problem is not only the crime, but the order that can cover it. As a Muslim, you are not allowed to consume this as mere scandal. You must extract understanding from it, because power without God consciousness makes morality negotiable, money without accountability makes boundaries purchasable, and relationships without justice turn silence into currency. What we need now is an order that prevents such abysses, truly protects those under protection, sets boundaries that cannot be bought, and makes no one immune, neither money nor status nor connections, and from here, your part begins. You must acquire knowledge so that you recognize patterns instead of only consuming headlines. You must sharpen your awareness so that you understand how power works, how language is used, and how truth is controlled. And you must learn to name wrongdoing clearly, command what is right, and not allow fear or comfort to train you into silence. Do your best within the scope of your abilities and always stand for what is good, because in the end, we are not rewarded for the outcome, but for our effort, our deeds, and above all, our intention. Allah will perfect His light, with or without us. The only question is, will we stand on the day of judgment being rewarded for our good intentions and our striving? Or will we be punished for what we have done?